Hey, what is up, guys? Yours truly, KingAce. I'm here to give you guys a theory. Yes, a theory. Now, I'm kind of back. I'm kind of not. You're going to get videos, okay? Period, point blank. Now, I'm going to have a lot of additions to my channel coming very soon. But me and my girlfriend were doing something really stupid. We end up cracking my computer. So it's going to be hard to release videos on quality standards, but that's not going to hinder me for making videos for you guys. I thought that was, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to continue to make videos. It's only going to be for a couple weeks. The longest, a month tops. So we're gonna have fun just doing this. All right, so I have a theory, and it's been a while since I did a One Piece theory. I mean a good while. So I'm back, baby. King of the theories, baby. You know, I've been dethroned a whole bunch of times though, but I'm back, and I want to talk about Killer, okay, Sanji, Zeff, and Sanji, okay. Yes, we got to talk about this, but this is my theory. I have a few things I want to talk about mainly, but I'm going to talk about all four of them and why I feel as the relation is there, okay? The relation is there. Now, mainly I'm going to be talking about Killer and maybe a little bit of his past and why I believe he is in relation of Sanji and Sanji and what Zeff has to play in his role, his role into all of this, all right? So as everybody know, Zeff is like the stepfather, foster father of Sanji. He basically raised the guy from like kind of ground up almost even. He lost his leg for Sanji, similar to that story of Luffy and Shanks, how Shanks bet an arm on Luffy. Same thing with Zeff. Zeff bet a leg on Sanji, which is why Sanji fights with his legs, red foot, Zeff, and Blackfoot, or black leg, excuse me, Sanji. All right, so we all know that. Now, everybody has been having these little theories as Killer may be a brother, a cousin, a blah, blah, blah to Sanji. I'm going to kind of like indulge in that more, and I'm just going to give my opinion and kind of just a theory basically as to why I believe Killer, okay, is a relation of Sanji. First off, we're going to talk about one of the main things. Killer has a mask, okay? Killer has a mask that covers his entire face. In One Piece, that's very rare. We have people who do wear masks, but not to the point where it covers their entire face. It's to the point where we can't see his mouth, his nose, his cheeks, and most importantly, people already talked about this, his eyebrows. We cannot see Killer eyebrows, all right? And it's already shown in a well-known fact that the brothers and sisters and whatnot of the Sanji Sanji family, excuse me, the Vinsmoke's family, excuse me, they have these weird curly eyebrows. So maybe, just maybe, Killer wears a mask to cover his eyebrows, okay? And another thing I want to bring up is Sanji said this in his chapter when he was talking to Sanji, I believe 833, excuse me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, actually. He said real men fight with their hands, and everybody knows what kind of character Sanji is. He's a very destructive, a very passive-aggressive, not passive-aggressive, he's very aggressive, excuse me. He's a very aggressive character. He's very, very out there and whatnot. He said real men fight with their hands. Name one time you ever seen Killer fight with his hands. You can't, because Killer has never fought with his hands. Now, this is going to lead me to believe that Killer is indeed in relation of Sanji, or to Sanji, excuse me, maybe a son or maybe a nephew, but he left, which is why he wears a mask, because he does not want to be found. He does not want to be detected by the world government, by the Vinsmokes, excuse me, by the Vinsmokes. He does not want to be detected, which is why he wears a mask that covers his whole entire face. It's also the reason why his hair is such a relation to Sanji. Sanji has he's one of the few people whose hair is that long and that blonde. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not out in the anime, but we're going to assume it's blonde, okay? It's blonde, all right? It's very similar. Okay, now this is where I go into the whole thing. I feel that Sanji and Killer, they're in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? They don't rock with the Vinsmokes, so they left. You know what I'm saying? But I believe Killer has some type of different backstory to the point as to why he left. And he really left. Like, he left, period. Is he a son? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I just know that he's in some type of relation to Jaji. He's in some type of relation. You got to think about it. He doesn't use his fist, has never used his fist. He uses blades, which is somewhat similar to the German 6'6". You know, they use the weapons and whatnot, but he does not use his fist, and he covers his face. Why cover your face? You're hiding something. What are you hiding? The eyebrows, or maybe you don't want to be found. That's the reason. He does not want to be found, okay? That's what I believe. I also believe that Zeff knows about Killer, and he also knows about Sanji, and he knows about the relation, okay? Which is why Killer goes his own path. He goes his own path. I can see the relation between them as well. I feel like Zeff is in some type of like understanding, and he actually knows who Killer is and his relation to the Vinsmokes. All right. And you also got to think about it. Killer, his persona, he gives off this vibe like he's very secretive. Like, who is this man? You know what I'm saying? He could just be somebody random that we don't know. That's facts. He could be. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Look at this man and tell me he does not have some type of relation with the Vinsmokes, with Sanji. Okay? I feel as he does not want to be found. And the reason why he doesn't want to be found is because he doesn't agree with Jaji, okay? Maybe he was a failed experiment. Or maybe to the point where it's not that he wasn't a failed experiment, or maybe he just didn't fuck with Jaji, so he had to leave. He had to get out of Dodge, which is why he wears a mask, which is why he used the blade similar to the whole German 6'6", the weapons and whatnot, which is why he want to cover his eyebrows, because he does not want to get detected. I'm almost curious if we see Kid and I pull and hold Basil Hawk in their alliance and whatnot. We see what happened with Kaido. I'm guarantee you we're going to see some type of like, oh shit, they got Sanji. Why does it say alive? That's why, you know, Sanji's been detected by the Vinsmokes and whatnot. But it can even go down like this. Maybe, just maybe, he didn't rock with Jaji because Jaji wasn't even his real father. Maybe he was only relation half-brother to Sanji because Sanji's mother is his mom too. And when his mom died, he said, I'm out of here. Maybe, just maybe, all right? I don't know what the exact relation, but I know there's some type of relation, whether that's half-brother, a cousin, full brother. There's some type of relation, and I know this for a fact. In my head, I believe that, okay? And I feel as Killer, he's hiding. You know what I'm saying? Not hiding, but he just doesn't want to be found, which is why he wears a mask. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, if you wear a mask, unless it's for like a tradition or like you're just trying to pay homage or something like that, you're usually hiding something, whether it's on your face or you don't want to be found. I feel as it's the latter when it comes to Killer. It's the latter. All right. And all signs point to him being some type of Vinsmoke or being some type of relation to the Vinsmokes and whatnot. But that's just me. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I do think Killer and Sanji, there's some type of relation going there with the whole Jaji and maybe even Sanji's mother. Okay. And I can even go as far as to say that the reason why Killer left is because he wasn't the son of Jaji, but more so the son of the mother of Sanji. And when she died, he felt as, there's no reason for me to be here. I'm a failed experience. I feel emotion, which is why he's a right-hand man of Kid. You know what I'm saying? Because we just realized in One Piece manga chapter, I believe 852, I want to say, they're basically experiments who don't really feel emotion. As we see, if you're a right-hand man of a captain, you got to feel some type of emotion. He feels emotion. So he must be a failed experiment too. Or maybe he wasn't even experimented on because that's not Jaji's son. You know what I'm saying? That's Sanji's mother's son. Maybe. Who knows? I just feel like there is some type of relation. He's hiding something. He doesn't want to be found. What's the reason? Is there a reason? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that I have to talk about. I want to indulge in this even more. Maybe make another video talking about this. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this little theory and whatnot that I kind of pieced together. Of course, people kind of came up with kind of like the similar shit, but you know, it is what it is. Also, again, I feel as Zeff knows and he has some type of role in here. I feel as we're going to see more about Zeff and whatnot because I feel like he plays kind of like a pivotal role and whatnot. And there's some theories going around that he even may be like a uncle or like a father to Killer. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be really, really interesting to see. Anyways, like I said before, please let me know what you guys think. Like, such, rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Until then, I'm going to see you guys later. I'm back. Enjoy, and until then, it's KingAce. Peace.